All right, so you can see the whole procedure. I'll just put this on the sheet quickly, and then we're done. All right, let's. I'll just go to the ground floor plan. First of all, I'll just quickly do this little thing that we talked about before, which was to turn on these little ticks here under the extents, and just make sure you don't have anything highlighted before you go and do that, because you can't actually do it unless nothing is highlighted. So escape a couple of times, and then you should be able to find those. And just click here, and then get one of those dots and just drag it as close as possible to the house, like that, but not going into the house. Just make it a bit smaller, because you don't want to have a big viewport around it. And just make this little section as well. Just, if you click on the line of the section, you can make that a bit smaller as well. Just using the little dots, little grips. These don't matter so much, but you can make them smaller as well. This is just the depth of field or view, where it's looking. So that's fine. Once you've done that, I would escape, and then just take off the bottom 2 ticks and leave the top tick in there. The scale is fine, 1:100. All of that is good. So as we see it, that's how it's going to basically print on the sheet. So let's go with down to the sheets all. We've got one in here already, so we double click that, and basically just click on the ground floor plan here, hold over here, let go, and it comes in, and click. Alright, so now we've got that. If I escape, that's what it looks like. I can click on here, I can move this around if I want, click once and then drag it. If I want to make this line smaller, escape, I have to click on here, and this is a bit that the previous bit, which was had to make the view a bit smaller, or the viewport, is the bit that's not documented in your notes. So that's how you would do it, to resize a viewport and bring it on the sheet before you bring it in. You can do it afterwards as well. Alright, so that's that. And if you want to bring your, maybe another one, like bring your 3D, for example, you just click on the 3D, drag, hold, and drop. If you don't like the scale of that, you can double click inside the viewport, change the scale to 1:50, for example, makes it a bit bigger. Right click to get out of the viewport and deactivate, which is a bit, in 15 you can double click outside, but you can't do it in 14. Right, so just move that along. I want to, escape, click that and click again, and then you can drag that across and bring an elevation, and you pretty much, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just stayed where I was, and then drag the elevation in here. There's my elevation. I haven't done anything with the views here. I didn't change the extents thing with the ticks, so I've got this big viewport sort of around it. If I made it smaller, it would have looked better, but anyway, that's my elevation. And that's it, really. Any questions on that before we finish that off there?